Hello there, everybody. My name is Andy Mae Harvey. I am a senior at West Virginia University College of Creative Arts, and I will be graduating in May with a Bachelor's of Fine Arts in Graphic Design. So I've been asked today to kind of touch base on a few things for whenever you are creating logos or branding your business or your farm. So a little bit about myself is that I grew up in 4-H and FFA in Greenbrier County, West Virginia. So it's very humbling to be asked to do a presentation for you all on the art side of things. So let's go ahead and jump on in. So just like branding, our herd marks ownership, a logo that you choose to represent yourself should do the same thing. So in this presentation, we're going to try to keep it quick. There are 4 points that I would like to cover as to why a well-designed logo is important. So number 1, a well-designed logo invites new customers to get to know you. So people are drawn to interesting design and color, and your logo is going to be showcased on packaging, business cards, apparel, basically anything you can put your logo on. You're going to put your logo on because the more that it's out there, the more people are going to see it. So it should be designed to draw the viewer's curiosity, and this is then going to prompt them to view and potentially purchase your product. So that's the most important thing, is that you want something that's going to draw the person in so they can they will be more willing to purchase your product. So the next thing is that it distinguishes you from your competition. So this is my favorite example to use just because there's so many different mock-ups of it. Certain symbols are known to represent particular industries and products. So for example, we can all agree that we associate Italian chefs with mustaches and the Italian flag to a pizza place. So a good logo should reflect who you are as a business, but it also should distinguish you from the competition that you have. So an example of that is this Mario's Pizza and Grill. And what they did here was they took the pizza image and took it into an illustration application and created a vector image. They added some type hierarchy to where the business name was the thickest and largest type. And then they added pizza and grill just to let you know that not only do they serve pizza, but they also have a grill. They probably serve a few other awesome Italian themed meals off of. So this is a great example of a logo that distinguishes itself from its competition. So the next point that I'd like to kind of touch base on is that a good logo facilitates brand loyalty. So one of the things that I hate the most is going into a store and not being able to find what I'm looking for quickly. So one of the most annoying things ever is when the favorite brand that you're looking for has decided to change their logo. So we have to understand, as companies progress, sometimes it is necessary to rebrand. However, as a consumer, we absolutely hate when our favorite brand changes its logo. Whenever logo change occurs, consumers are forced to retrain their brain to look at something new. So I have a few examples of that. We have the Pepsi-Cola company. They have definitely rebranded. They've done it very smartly, though, because they've kept the same colors. So when we're retraining ourselves to look at different logos, the only thing that's changing is the typeface, really, and they got rid of the Pepsi-Cola lid. Another place that rebranded and did a very good job is Airbnb. They got rid of that bubble lettering and went with a sleek typeface of a Helvetica and added a logo so people could associate just an image with their company. And Holiday Inn kind of did the same thing. They added that H in the green box with a little bit of a drop shadow, as well as a crisp scripted font. So just from looking at these, it's important to know that brand loyalty is huge. So really, you should want a design that you're not really going to have to change, that it's going to be able to withstand time. But if you do, you need to make sure that when you change your logo, that you're kind of staying within the boundaries so people can easily identify you still. So the final point that I like to kind of touch base on is you can literally put your logo anywhere. Now that can be a good or a bad thing. So as you've watched the presentation, you've noticed that WVU branding is on every slide. I actually interned with West Virginia University Relations this summer, and I learned a lot about the branding and licensing part of the WVU brand. So WVU likes to check everything that they put their branding on because they want it to be positive. You never want your logo to be put negatively on something. Your customers do look at that. People will associate you with negative things or positive things depending on what your logo is on. So just like this slideshow, they will definitely check it, make sure that what's being put out there is positive and reflects positively on West Virginia University. So it's definitely something that you should keep in mind as a business or a farm that, you want to make sure before you go and sponsor stuff or you agree to let people use your logo that it will reflect positively on you. So that way you do not lose customers and income. So just to wrap up, the 4 points and tips for creating your brand and logo is: number one, it invites customers to get to know you, distinguishes you from your competition, facilitates brand loyalty, and you can put your logo anywhere. Just make sure you're mindful of where you're putting it and that it projects you in a positive manner. So that's all I have for you guys in this slideshow. I do have a little bit of a contact sheet. If you all have any more questions or anything, you can email me at aeharvey@nix.wvu.edu, and I'll try to respond to you as quickly as I can. I also have a LinkedIn you can message me on, and a portfolio website that has a contact me page as well. So thank you guys for taking time out of your day to watch this video, and hopefully I've helped you guys with some steps to creating your own logo if you don't have one, or rebranding if you do have one. Be sure to check out my other presentation of what to do whenever you're creating a logo, kind of from a designer's perspective. And also, if you're going to create it on your own, this kind of helps you figure out kind of like a step-by-step process of how to design your logo. So thank you guys so much.